A couple of weeks ago, I was talking to a friend about how I just don't have anything I want to play seriously. I wanted a game where I could just grind for hours on end, only to make the most marginal of progress. Something that would make my brain melt into pieces as I mind-numbingly completed tasks over and over again. So naturally, I decided to play an MMO. And not just any MMO, Black Desert Online. Now, I've played this game before years ago when its publishing was still handled by Cacao Games, but I never transferred my account over. I also only had like 20 hours in the game and couldn't remember anything besides the fact that I could autopath by pressing T. Because I never transferred my account though, it completely wiped my progress and considered me to be a brand new player. And honestly, that was a win. Pearl Abyss gives you so many things for being a new player that just enhances the experience. But Shale, why the hell should I listen to anything you have to say? Well, Jeremy, that's because I've been playing this game for 2 weeks now, which makes me a certified professional on all things BDO. And before you drag me from your second monitor to your third, smaller monitor, just hear me out. I think that my current position is great for giving my opinion on this game. Whenever I started playing BDO, I searched up for beginner guides, new player experiences, etc., and I found nada, zilch, zero, nothing. Except for this bald blue guy, but we'll get to him later. I figured that I could shed some light on what the new player experience is actually like in the year 2026 by sharing what I've experienced so far as a new player and any knowledge that may help somebody else's experience. So to start off, let's talk about class selection and character creation. When it comes to creating a character, you can create one of two types, normal and seasonal. Creating a normal character is just as it sounds, normal. A seasonal character, however, gives you special rewards as you progress through the season. At the end of completing the seasonal quest, you can then graduate your character back into a normal character. If you have the option, just pick seasonal. It's so much more worth your time. When it comes to picking a class, just pick whatever looks coolest. I found that almost every class is viable in literally anything if you want it to be. There are a few exceptions, looking at you Corsair, but in general they all have their own way of working. And don't worry about if you don't like your class after a while, you can easily just throw all your shit in storage, make a new character, and pull it all back out. Alternatively, you can also do this thing called tagging, which lets you share gear between two characters. To quote the blue bald guy, you'll have more fun if you pick something you think you'll enjoy playing than pick something you think will kick ass. Or at least something along those lines. I don't really know what he was saying. He was playing Dark Knight, so I kind of stopped paying attention when I saw boobs. Oh, another thing about character creation. Boobs. That is all. After creating the definition of your brand new character, you'll be asked to complete the tutorial. If you're new, just do it. It's super short and teaches you some basics that are kind of essential to the game. After that's done, you get to choose which questline you want to follow. I chose Ancient Stone Temple as that's the one that most people recommend for new players, and completing it's actually pretty easy. It lets you do a little bit of PvE, get a feel for some of your skills, and really just see if you like the class or not. After a little while of completing this quest, you then get the option to proceed with the MSQ, or main story questline, as intended, or you can do a simplified version of the story. I've seen mixed opinions on which to pick for new players, but I chose a simplified version. This essentially replaces all of the quests with a questline that asks you to just reach level 60. Now, this doesn't complete the main story for you, you still have to go back and do it anyways if you want to unlock some of the later things in the game. There's a few guides out there to tell you the best grind spots along with some essential buffs to use to maximize your profits. I'll leave a few links in the description that you can kind of check out, all of which I use to help me start out. And I'll even leave a copy of the goal tracker I'm using if you want to see how I framed my goals. Just slight warning, it is a little bit messy. This wasn't very difficult to complete and took me a few hours max. This was the moment BDO introduced me to its favorite hobby, gambling. Working on a full pin Zavala set had me going, come on 17 black, come on 17 black, like I needed to be put on a helpline. And that's the easier gear to upgrade. That shit goes up to deck. For those of you that don't know, BDO's tier system for equipment starts out as +1 to +15 and then switches to Roman numerals from I to X. Throughout the tiers, you have a percentage chance that it will actually enhance the next tier. The problem is that when you get close to pin, all of your percentages go from an easy 30 to 40% to a dreadful 5 to 10%. And I mean, it gets worse. Look at this guy's percentages. He's got like a 2% chance of succeeding. But you know what? This is the exact type of gambling I was looking for. Along with upgrading all of my Zavala, I got some nice little artifacts and lightstones, and I was feeling baller. I also unlocked my Awakening and Succession questlines around this point, and decided to complete those as I really wanted to play an Awakening Guardian for my first character. For those who don't know, Awakening and Succession, two different playstyles for your class you can pick between. Some are only mildly different, and others change your playstyle from melee focus to like a ranged assassin. The footage you're watching now is actually me using my Awakening Guardian. Don't pay attention to my combos, I'm still learning them. Don't judge me, I'm just here for the screenshots. I mean, have you seen this outfit? Yeah. These quests range from super short and easy to a long questline forcing you to travel to the Netherrealm in Minecraft to beat the Ender Dragon to submission so we can become a T4 pet in game. Okay, maybe I'm over-exaggerating a little bit on that last one, but I was not fucking with that Sage questline. I am still upset. Anyways, after completing all of Fugar's Memorandum quest, you should be around level 60. If you aren't at level 60, get there. Don't go to level 61. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I did the dumb thing and grinded out level 61 and it was painful. Instead, you should graduate your seasonal character. Once you rejoin as a normal character into the server, you should now have an invitation to the Olvia Academy. Accept it and do the combat questline there. That questline alone will bring you up to speed at level 61. You have to do it anyway, so just let it bring you up. This one wasn't very difficult, pretty easy, and it was actually kind of fun. At this point, I was feeling pretty good about myself. I was having a blast grinding out silver, completing quests, and overall feeling like I had a solid grip on the game. I was ready to become a big boy and enter the real world of BDO. And then I stumbled upon the Magnus questline and regretted all of my life choices that led me to this moment. The Magnus questline unlocks one of the most useful features in the game, fast travel. And oh boy is it blocked by the most mind-numbing questline of all time. It is 118 quests of puzzles. Easy puzzles, but ones that will have you pulling up an old TV show saying, yeah, I got time, like you're Mr. Incredible itching for another night out with the boys, but instead you're playing this fuck-ass questline. After having my soul sucked from its body for about 4 hours straight, don't flame me in the comments, I know it should have been quicker to complete, I'm just dumb, I was ready to start upgrading my gear. The game gives you a bunch of freebies for this, including some Black Star weapons and boss armor. They all pretty much start at pin, so it's even better. I was even able to obtain my first sovereign weapon with the rewards I got. I was feeling pretty good about my progress, and then I checked my Excel sheet I've been using to track my progress and realized that for the next step I needed a Taurus Power Stone, which is unlocked by completing the Ulukina questline, which is unlocked by completing Valencia's questline, which is unlocked by completing Medea's and Calpheon's and Serendia's, and I think you kind of get the point here. Remember earlier how I said you still have to do the main story questline even if you choose Simplified? Yeah, this is when I figured that out. It took me an entire screening of Megamind and Discord with the boys to get through all the Medea quests alone, so do with that information what you will. So instead of finishing the MSQ, I decided to, that's right, completely divert my attention to gambling. I spent around 8 billion silver upgrading my Tavala shoes and main hand to deck so I could trade them in, and let me tell you, that shit was abysmal. It was definitely cheaper than the 20 billion silver alternative of buying it from the central market, but oh my lord, it had me feeling some high highs and some low lows. It's like if you kicked me in the balls and then gave me a straight shot of adrenaline to the brain and then asked, wanna do it again? No, I don't. But I will anyway because wow did that feel great at the end. So I still haven't completed the MSQ yet and I'm currently working on it slowly but surely. I have however spent a lot of time farming silver, world bosses, and unlocking some cool skills with the Olvia Academy life skill quest lines, like fishing. Pro tip, if you don't want to let your PC autofish for 12 hours only to collect 536 broken glass shards, stand to the left of the Rocket Velia beach, not the right. Learn that one the hard way. On the bright side, I have Mastery 5 now. I also spent hours farming silver at Hongam's base, and I made so much money that I was even able to craft full Karazad accessories. Look at me go. And now here we are, fully caught up. 2 weeks of progress in a 10-minute video. Around 100 hours of my life summarized in 10 minutes. If that doesn't make the progress I've made feel small, I don't know what will. I also want to mention that if you're looking for a game to play with the boys, keep this in mind, most of BDO is solo content. The majority of time spent with the boys is hanging out in a voice call while we all grind out separate tasks. The co-op content is majorly at the end of the game, which we're all slowly working towards. It's definitely still a fun experience, and the boys absolutely love the game so far. I mean, look at this testimonial. You like BDO?
Yes.
You like BDO?
Yes.
You like BDSM?
Yes. Wait!
If you want a guide to follow on how to progress further than I did in BDO, look up Blue Squadron. I'll leave a link in the description for him as well. He's a staple in the community, has a lot of great content for new and existing players alike. And Blue, if you see this video by some miracle, hi. There's a lot that I haven't mentioned in this video because I felt that it was either too niche or too irrelevant to talk about. Things like the specifics of some quest lines, the speed of my first boat, the time spent researching what I should be working on next, late nights spent with the boys grinding until 3 AM because just one more rotation was something we didn't know how to say no to. Somehow, this game has already given me more memorable nights with the boys in 2 weeks than most games give me in 6 months. After about 100 hours of gameplay, I've barely even scratched the surface. My gear is still mid, my quest log feels like it'll never end, and every time I think I know enough, I get hit with a new gambling system that I want to throw all of my silver at. Black Desert is exactly the kind of game I was looking for. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. I have a stupid amount of free time that I'm not utilizing, so unluckily for the YouTube algorithm, I'm going to be posting videos now. Looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Peace.